Nation, what's going on? We are back at it. It's a tough day, but we're still going to talk some Raiders football, but also remember a legend. Let's go. What's going on, Raider Nation? It is your guy, Exacting Raider, doing another edition of Real Raiders Talk, Raiders Primos. It's not in full. We still are missing Nate, who is taking a personal day. Hopefully, we can get him back in the live pretty soon here. But I did want to, come on, make a video. I wanted us to pay our respects. Lost the legend, NFL legend today. He is part of the Raiders Steelers rivalry, but we still respect him as a person and as a player. Franco Harris passed away today at the age of 72. Um, I don't know the details of how he died, but I just know, he died early this morning. Really came to a shock of the NFL community as, the Immaculate Reception anniversary was going to be 3 days from now. They're going to celebrate it, at the stadium. I know they also had something else planned for Franco Harris. I don't know if it was at the game or it was going to be like a day before the game, but this is going to give the Steelers more momentum, meaning that they're going to want to win this game even more now, because one of their legends have just passed away, and the emotions are going to be riding high in Pittsburgh. So really, as for the Raiders, you got to come in here expecting everything. It's going to be a hostile environment in Pittsburgh. It's already going to be like -5 at kickoff. Um, this is going to be a really, really tough game for the Raiders to pull out a W. Really, all the odds are going to be against them after this passing. But I just wanted to pay our respects to Franco Harris, and just have a moment of silence real quick. All right, thank you guys for paying the respects to Franco Harris. I just wanted to show my respect. Even as a Raider fan, you want to show your respects to the legend and the people that got you into football. Even though that was one of the most heartbreaking losses that the Raiders have ever suffered, was the Immaculate Reception. But then, people have been calling our play this past Sunday the Immaculate Interception. I'm like, it's not really an interception if it doesn't count as an interception. But yes, I'm, just shout out to, the Steelers for, just wanting to honor him. And I believe they're going to honor him even more now, sending prayers to his family, and even to the Steelers organization, even though, they're likely going to honor him, but I know they're likely grieving right now. Um, yeah, I have no words. It came to a shock to me. I did not think, and if it's like out of all the players, it's going to be the one that's being celebrated like 3 days from now. Um, so yes, now I wanted to get into a little preview. First, let's start with the injury report. Give me a second here, guys. Just want to send this out real quick. Give me 1 second here, guys. I forgot to send this out. Let me turn my phone off. Let me see, because I forgot. Give me a sec, guys. I apologize. I should have done this before, and I didn't. Really apologize for the delay here, guys. I really apologize. Okay, let me see. Who's next? Exactly. Just gotta send love around. Definitely the reason. We have Ice Cube on our team. All right. All right, let's get into this injury report real quick. Salute Raider Gio. What's going on, man? Oh. So we have our injury report. Alex Bars for the guard. He did not practice yesterday. He was limited today. So hopefully we can get him back as a starting right guard. I mean, he hasn't really performed at a high level when he was in there. Jackson Barton, he's the tackle. He's dealing with a back injury. Did not practice either yesterday. Was limited today. Andrew Billings has been limited all week so far with the fibula. Hopefully we can get him back. You know, our run defense has been really non-existent since he's been, up and down on the lineup. Darian Butler, he was limited all week. Jermaine Illuminor has been full all week. Deron Harmon, he was limited. Dylan Parham did not practice yesterday. Did get injured. He did get injured against the Patriots. He injured his knee. He did not practice yesterday, but was limited today. Zamir White suffered an ankle injury against the Patriots, and he did not practice yesterday, and he was limited today. Rockin' Sin is dealing with that knee injury still. He did not practice at all for the entire week. Hopefully we can maybe get him limited, but it looks like he might miss the Steelers game. And I believe it's going to be his third straight game he's going to miss. Now, with this being said, I'm reading the notes right here for the first time. The Raiders did not practice Tuesday. Tuesday report is just an estimate. The Raiders conducted a walkthrough today, and Wednesday's report is also an estimate. So this is just an estimate of report. Hopefully, like I said, Ruckinson can come back. Hopefully he's healing up that knee. Hopefully, we need him for Saturday. Like I said, this is going to be a really big game. Not just for the Raiders, but for the Steelers, with everything going on that, with Franco Harris's death coming out, and even the Steelers are kind of, sniffing the playoffs a little bit. They're at 6-8 also. Kenny Pickett for the Steelers injury report. Kenny Pickett is full with a concussion. Josh Jackson, I almost said Josh Jacobs right there. Josh Jackson, their defensive back, is full with the ankle. Deontay Johnson, he did not practice today. He with the toe. Najee Harris with the hip did not practice today. Terrell Edmonds did not practice today. Derek Watt was full today. Miles Jack was limited today. Pat Fryermuth, their starting tight end, was full. Cameron Hayward, their defensive tackle, was full. Larry Ogunjobi did not practice, but they said it was a rest. He's also dealing with a toe injury. J.C. Hasnar, their offensive line, took a personal day, did not practice. Same with the Steelers. They did not practice Tuesday. Tuesday's report is an estimate, but they did practice today. The Raiders had walkthroughs today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get the full injury report. We'll break that down tomorrow for you guys, but I wanted to really get quick into the defensive rankings for the Steelers. We'll do more of a really deep breakdown probably tomorrow. Today is going to be a short live. I just wanted to come on, really give my respects to Franco Harris. I didn't want to wait to give my respects because that guy's a legend. You want to pay your respects to the legends and to the Hall of Famers that made the game the way the game that it is today. All making history really. The immaculate reception will always go down in history in NFL football. Sucks the Raiders on the flip side of that, but it's history still, and I gotta respect history. For the Steelers, for the defensive rankings, the Steelers ranked 13th overall out of the 32 teams. For points, I believe this is points allowed. I am 100% sure this is points allowed. Yes, this is points allowed. The Patriots, the Steelers are 13th in points allowed. They are 19 in yards given up in total yards. They are 24th in passing yards given up, and they are 10th in completion percentage, 29th in stopping the passing touchdowns. For this rushing yards, they are number 7. and rushing touchdowns. They are number 2. So they really have a good run defense. For red zone touchdown percentage, they are 7th in the red zone on the defense and 13th on third down. As for the Raiders, they are 23rd overall right now, 23rd in points given up. They are, for their passing defense, they are 26th in passing yards given up. They are 27th in passing completions. They are 21st in passing touchdowns. They are, let me see. They are 15th in rushing yards given up. I keep losing them. Oh, here they are. They are 20th in rushing touchdowns given up. For the red zone. For the red zone touchdown percentage, they are 22nd. Red zone touchdowns overall, 26th. And for third downs, they are 30. If I'm reading, no, they are not. They are 21st in third down percentage, allowing. For the offensive rankings, Raider Geo, shout out to you. Who's worse, Trubisky or Pickett? I feel like they're both. I feel like Trubisky's worse. Pickett has shown flashes this season that, with more experience, he's gonna just get better and better and better. Trubisky is not a starter for a reason. I'll say that. He's not a starter for a reason. And now let's get into the offensive rankings. The Las Vegas Raiders have a top 10 offense. They rank number 10 in offense for points. They are 10th. In points, they are number 11 in total yards. They are 18th in interceptions. They are 13th in passing yards. They are 16th in passing completions. They are 9th in passing touchdowns. And they are 13th in rushing yards. They are 22nd in rushing touchdowns. And they are 12th in overall touchdowns. For the red zone, they are 28th in red zone percentage. And for third down percentage on conversions, they are 19th. They are 7th in sacks given up. So they're in top 10 in the sacks given up. So offensive line is not a problem. As for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense is ranked 27th, as they are 27th in scoring. For passing, for total yards, they are 26th in total yards. They are 27th in interceptions. They are 24th in passing yards. They are 12th in passing completions, and they are 32nd in passing touchdowns. They are 18th in rushing yards. They are 9th in rushing touchdowns, and they are, let me see, for the red zone touchdown percentage, they are 18th or not 18th. They are 20th in red zone touchdown percentage, and third down percentage on converting third downs. They are 8th in converting third downs, and they are 19th in sacks allowed. To give you the actual numbers, guys, on the sacks, the Raiders have given up 26 sacks on the season. The Steelers have given up 35. So hopefully we can see this pass rush really get after this offensive line. It's easily going to be a defensive game because, you got temperatures in the frigid and -5, -7. It's really going to be a running game probably from both sides. Which running game is going to take off? Hopefully ours is going to have more success than the Steelers, as the Steelers have been struggling on the run game all season long. Hopefully we can work the pass, but like I said, in a cold environment like that, it's really going to be tough to really stop the passing game, or to really get the passing game going. On the flip side of that, for the Raiders defense, they've been killed in the run game. So this can really hurt the Raiders, that the Steelers are going to really run the ball majority of the time because it is a cold environment. And like I said, passing the ball is really just going to be very unlikely that they're going to do. They're really going to, both sides of the ball, both teams really are going to really rely on their run game. And if our running defense is not ready to stop Najee Harris, it's going to be a very long day in Pittsburgh. On the flip side of that, you need Josh Jacobs to really go back to that guy that's getting, 120 yards, at least 2 touchdowns. You're really going to need that bell cow again. I don't see DC having a good game, and it's not going to be on DC. It's the weather. Like I said, the weather is just not going to be in DC's favors, and for both quarterbacks, really, it's really just not going to be in either one's favor. If I do see them passing, they may have like maybe 20 to 25 passing attempts, and they're not. I don't see a lot of deep throws. So look to see both quarterbacks maybe getting 150, 180 yards passing. Could they get a touchdown pass? They could. But I only see that happening in the red zone, maybe like a 1 yard, 3 yard touchdown pass. It's really going to come down to the run game at the end of the day, which run game is going to take off. Really, guys, like I said, it really was just going to be a short live that I want to come on, really pay my respects to Franco Harris. All blessings and prayers go to his family that is grieving right now. Hopefully, to honor him, we get a good game Saturday. The only thing I don't want is the Steelers coming out on top. Hopefully, the Raiders can get a win on Saturday. But like I said, the cards are even stacked more against the Raiders because the Steelers are going to – there's going to be a lot of emotion in Pittsburgh, and the Raiders got to come out in full force. But, guys, we'll get more in depth tomorrow when the final injury report comes out and we can get a game status for everyone. Status is Sunday. But, guys, love on your family. Just, be with them. Take the time to just, spend as much family time as you guys can. As we've seen, this death came out of shocker to the NFL world. Imagine how it felt for his family. So just, love on your family, love on one another, and just spread the love that God, has put in all of us. I love you guys. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Really not on my mind right now at the moment because, like I said, I really want to just pay my respects to Franco Harris. Like it up. Let's all pay our respects to him. We lost a legend, guys. We lost a legend. Raider Geo, stay tuned for that. Hit that bell so you can be notified when I do post it. It's probably going to be later in the day. I don't like doing a 7 o'clock lives, but I still, want to come on and talk with you guys. So we'll likely be live maybe between 5 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Pacific. Stay tuned for that because I did want to go in the morning, but I have a lot of errands to run in the morning. So I will go live again, probably 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. Like I said, hit the bell. And also, if you guys haven't, any newcomers coming into the chat or, watching this after it's uploaded, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Like I said, let's all pay our respects to Franco Harris, and also love on your family, love on friends, and just share the love. You never know when your life's going to be taken from you. For Franco Harris, he was up there in age, but still 72. I mean, that's still young. And like I said, it was a shocker to the NFL world. So, rest in peace, Franco Harris. You were a legend. You gave the Steelers memories, and you gave the Raiders a memory that unfortunately we will never forget. But you were a legend. We respect you. And, you're in God's hands now, man. Rest in peace.